Uh, in the city, searching for that green. Guerrero Show. In between Chris Green fingers, Rugby 2, Big John, Frank, Corey, Joanna all through. Every day we rolling up, puffing it high on that Cali quality. Touching the sky, tune in at 9:30, growing to survive. The Guerrero Show, feeling so alive, living large, cultivating pride. High times every day we ride. We got strains for days, from sativa to kush. Grumpy with the insights, never in a rush. Big John, steady hand, always clutch. Frank keeps it funky, Corey got that touch. YouTube Chronicles, labors of love, in the flow, in the groove. Rise above, Ojo with your two hands. And the right, much shit, but we're eating us, folks in the sky. All the dad's baby, owing the ass and legs. Right after bed, shut it, the fish. Well, smoke clouds, green dreams. Life in between beams. On a different level, climbing high. With the crew, reach for the sky.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is a brand spanking new episode of the Guerrero Grow Show. This is a cannabis community show. This is a show like no other. I'm your host, Chris Guerrero, and we are growing here mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. We are growing here metaphysically, and now, ladies and gentlemen, we are growing monetarily. Here we go. Put this right there. Go over here. Wow. Just like that. All right. I'm going to pour myself a cup of coffee right here. There we go. Nice cup of coffee. Oh, yeah. Good stuff. All right. So what's going on, everybody? Let me put the link in the chat and the link. And if you got something to show it, oh, that is not the one I want. There we go. Invite, copied. There we go. Paste. Oh, damn. I don't think I could do just one. I think they're all important. I think if you let's just say that growing is too difficult. I really did a really great job fucking growing with fucking royal gold amendments. So like just having their grow, their bloom, and that just made it so much easier. Yeah, it just made so much easier. Yeah, like a down to earth 444. But see, that's also something that has everything in it. So you could get 444, you could get 555. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but I just really thought it was really easy adding every 2 weeks. All I did was just threw the grow in, and then right when I start to see it start to flower, And then I started adding bloom with the grow, and then after the first one, I then took it off of the grow and then was just bloom after that. So I do like the all purpose. I mean, not I do like the all purpose thing because I mean you could grow it in that. Is it going to do the best for it? No, but it will grow. So yeah, um, I think more specific uh, uh, fertilizers like that, I think are better for cannabis because they know what we need and what we don't need. We don't need root growth uh, during the end of it. So yeah, that could be also genetics and the pot size that you have. So you never know. But like I said, you can listen with a good bag of soil. You can grow. You can grow a plant to fruition. It's not going to be a big plant. It'll grow and it'll finish with very minimal inputs. But like I said, it's not going to be a big plant. It's not going to be big giant buds and everything like that. But it still will finish. It still will go. So everything you add after the bag of soil is what's going to make your plant get bigger and bigger and bigger. And then also, mind you, it's genetics too. If the plant's never meant to get big, it's never going to get big. So yeah, yeah. What's your? We'll jump on Michelle and we'll Michael. So Michelle Barnhill or Michael Barnhill? Jesus Christ, Michelle Barnhill, right? How do you spell Michelle? Hey Siri, how do you spell Michelle? It is Michelle. All right. How do you spell Michael? Okay. Always get those ones mixed up. Always get those ones mixed up. Michelle and Michael. Sorry, Michaels and Michelle's. Yeah. See, uh, I want to say Michelle for that one. That looks like a better Michelle. The Michael. I'm smoking on nerds what was it something sex what was it sex something sex, I forget what it was. Yeah, that's why it's not called the Guerrero Spell Show. Exactly. After my head injury as a youth, I wasn't able to spell as good anymore. I can still spell, but not as good. Yo, Adrian! Yeah, I wanted to talk about terpenes because I think that's what a lot of us shoot for is having good tasting weed. I mean, bud should taste good. I think it's a very important part of cannabis because if I don't want to smoke it, how is it going to be good medicine unless I'm eating it? So yeah, um, I think depending on where you at in your weather during the terpene production, and I always worry. I always worry about terpene losses because of the high heat that is here. And I know that I probably should fucking grow shit that is not gonna um the nuances of like an OG and stuff. But maybe I shouldn't grow an OG here. But then then I go, oh, man, why can't I grow OG here? Why can't it be good? Will it be good? Maybe it's because they didn't know how to grow it. Maybe I didn't know how to grow it good enough last time. Maybe this time I'll grow it better. Maybe because I'm using bioag products, the terpenes are going to be better. So, like I said, I used green grows fertilizers, but I didn't have that much of it for the whole thing, so I couldn't tell you how good their fertilizers were. They did help me out to give me fertilizer last year because I could not get a hold of Michael. So hopefully this year I'll be able to get a hold of him, and maybe I'll get some soil and stuff from him because it doesn't seem like some people that we've been talking to is coming through. But yeah, I grew big plants. I am not a controlling type of person. In the aspect of if there's a like, let's say, if there is a grow, bloom, finisher, fucking bag nutrients that I could just fucking get a cup full, fucking shrink it in there, fucking fucking put it in there with my fingers, then I am most definitely happy with that. Most definitely happy with that. I would rather fertilize with like that and make it easier. This is gonna be a challenge right here. Using these right here. This is gonna be a challenge for me. I'm afraid when to start using them now. Like, can I use them now? What am I supposed to use now? Am I supposed to be using something right now? What the fuck am I supposed to be using right now? You know what I'm saying? Mm, I don't know. Yeah, what's the variation? We all like, trust me, I'm all learning. I'm not an expert. I will never be an expert. I'm just learning just like you guys are, one grow at a time. I had an interesting grow last year. It was fraught with peril and shit like that. I mean, I still have flour and stuff. This is from last year. This is my last year's booth. Um, so yeah, when you talk little buds, this is why. Look. If you want to grow cookies, make sure you know to grow them earlier. I've seen some other people's cookies plants now. Uh, my friend Corey showed me a grower that grew cookies. or a GMO, and that sucker was huge. So I know it can be done, and seeing that made me reaffirm that, yeah, I suck. Oh, this guy gets he has it on. Here we go. There he is. Oh, yeah. Who is it? Can you guys remember? Who is it? Yep.
Grumpy gardener in the valley, clipping leaves so green. Got a smile on his face, you know what I mean. Grandkids running around, laughing.
There he is.
He ain't got no troubles.
What up,
living
Guerrero? I
life
was
without a
listening to you
care.
while I was driving. I've been kind of back and forth this morning doing my garage still.
Oh, okay.
Trying to get it finished. Yesterday was kind of rainy. Today it's sunny, so I'm like, it's gonna be cold, but sunny at least. So I'm like, let's get her done.
So let's talk terpenes.
Oh God, terpenes.
Grumpy.
I would rather talk terpenes than fucking THC levels any day, because that's fucking all bullshit anyway, the THC crap.
I want to I think I want to get somebody in here that's an expert
on terpenes.
Mm-hmm.
If you were to have my friend from Gnostic Seeds on here, you would have an expert talking about it, but forget it.
What do you mean forget it? You don't ever get him on here.
I'll have to talk to him and tell him to get on here. I'll send him the link.
I've been asking for you to...
God, this is our only pipe we're using right now. Don't tell Guerrero. It's a good pipe, Guerrero. I got to hand it to you, brother. You did a good job. Anybody else out there in the chat that ain't got one of these pipes right here, need to get one. Fucking definitely. Guerrero's right on that. It's definitely an excellent pipe. Why even said it yesterday?
Yes. Why loves the pipe? Oh, geez, that don't sound right.
Yeah, start over again.
Why likes that spoon?
Why likes to spoon?
Yes. That sounds better.
Yeah, like, all right, you guys. Is there any more in there? Yeah, there's a little bit in there. There's a little bit in there. Fuck, hey, buddy.
So, if I wanted pining, what plant would I grow? What cannabis plant would I grow if I wanted pining? If I wanted the most pining cannabis plant ever, what would be the plant that I would want to grow? What would that plant be?
Gerald, let's see. The answer is second runner-up. Skunk number one got pinene in it. And then when you're talking about terpenes, then you got to talk about the sulfur-based fucking stuff that comes off the plant. Decoy Bacon, cheers. All you guys, cheers. Curly Greenleaf, Galaxy Solutions. Y for sure, 710 Michael. Biosynthetic. Cheers. THC Garage. What the shit you in there? J5. Holy shit. What you up to, brother? J for life. It's good to see you, my friend. I hope your family's doing well, brother. J5. What's a plant that you would grow that you get high pining in? Michelle Barnhill, good to see you. Cheers. Panama Red. THC Garage said you get high pinene in Panama Red.
Okay.
Operation Annihilation is good to see you, brother. Cheers. Brian in, good to see you. Cheers.
Structure.
J5 said Sour D crossed with Hash Plant 13. High pinene.
St. Paul's chopper.
Get him. Have you ever tried Blue Lotus candies?
All right, here are the top 10 high pining ones. All right, here we go. Bubba Kush is number 10. While typically known for the earthy and sweet notes, some phenotypes express notable levels of pining. All right. At number 9, Kim Dog. Kim Dog. Hey. Get over here. Get over here. Kim Dog. This potent strain, a parent of many others, often has significant pining levels to contribute to its sharp chemical pine aroma. At number 8.
J5 said that list is bunk.
At number 8, haze varieties like Super Silver Haze, Cantaloupe Haze, many haze strains are known for complex, spicy, and often piney terp profiles.
I was going to say the pinene might be
All
there,
right.
but it's not prevalent in taste of stuff, especially in the super sour.
No.
haze and all
These
that,
are
the
these are
Greek
just
smoke
these are just
the ones that
10
have
that
pinene in
are
it and
known
stuff,
for
right?
having it.
Gotcha.
Critical Mass. Number 7, Critical Mass, often known for its earthy, sweet profiles. Some phenotypes can have surprisingly high pinene. All right. Strawberry Cough. While famous for its berry scent from other terpenes, Strawberry Cough frequently contains a good amount of pinene, adding to the complexity.
Right. Operation
All right.
Annihilation, is that Amherst Skunk?
Number 5, OG Kush. OG Kush and its
Well, I can see that
descendants
one
can
for
have
sure.
notable pining levels mixed with other characteristics of fuel and
No, I
skunk
don't like
notes.
the pinene taste myself. I like the limonene and myrcene and all
No.
that stuff.
We're just going over this one right now. Romulan at number 4, named after his Star Trek race, the Indica dominant strain often features pungent pine and earthy notes. Blue Dream, often recognized for its myrcene, many phenotypes of Blue Dream also test very high in alpha pinene, contributing to the complex complex aroma and profile. Number 2, Dutch Treat. Known for its strong eucalyptus and pine scent, Dutch Treat is another top contender for high pinene content. And at number 1, Jack Herer. The classic sativa dominant hybrid is perhaps the most famous strain associated with high pinene levels. It is often a sharp, sweet, piney, and sometimes spicy aroma. Well, there you go. There you go.
That's the pinene group.
That is the pinene group.
Amherst Sour Diesel? Huh. Is that like a aficionado or fucking... They seem to always have stuff like that.
Try.
It's a TV. I was like, what is that noise?
Yeah, pour another cup of coffee.
Another cup of coffee. Oh shit, you even have a crap outside. Holy crap. Genetic supply. You got a cup too? I have one here, but I don't use it.
What do you mean you don't use it? All right. Which one we doing next? Let's see. Which one are we doing next? You want to do Mycerine?
Smoking on monkey business, they ought to call it
Mercine,
Mercine,
Mercine. All right, let's do the Mercine.
Very unimpressed. Right on. Throw it away and go get something different, Michelle Barnhill.
Dude, make it into Fico.
Right, Robert? Right, Greenfinger, Salt and Sea Seeds. He should just quit these lists while he's ahead.
Mercine.
He needs a link, Greenfingers.
Mercine. Didn't I put a link area in there?
I saw it at the top, but maybe I was...
Mercine.
Nope, it's not in there, Guerrero.
Mercine. All right, let's see.
It's no in there, bro.
Mercine. No, or is it Mercine?
2 more days, Michelle Barnhill, then you'll be able to
fucking
smoke something different.
All right, and then scene. Okay,
Mercine.
and then let's see.
Or you could say Mercine.
And then you put the C. Oh, Mercine. All right.
All right. All right, mate.
All right, here we go. At number 10, we got Tangy. At number 9, we got Harlequin. At number 8, we got Grape 8. At number 7, Purple Urkel. Number 6, White Widow. Number 5, Skunk number 1. Number 4, Mango Kush. Number 3, Granddaddy Perps. And number 2, Blue Dream. And number 1, OG Kush.
So the OG and the one just before it were on the list twice, from Pinene to Mercine.
Yep. Oh yeah. Hey now. That's good. Who we here to see?
Robert Thomas bringing fingers in the
That's right.
He's a master of the seas.
Oh yeah.
Greatness for everyone.
Everyone.
They run wild at the Salton Sea.
Salton Sea.
With a black widow by his
With a
side.
bad
Such a sight to see.
sight to see.
Cultivating life's potential in the field so green. Watching dreams spark on the soil. You know what I mean?
Three fingers in the sunset glow. Green light weather lit with the stars and a real peace still grow. Robert Thomas ain't traveling and it's so.
Out here in the desert, stars light up the sky. Planting seeds of change under the moon so high. Roots run deep like the stories anchored in the soul. Part of nature's magic, keeping it in control.
In control.
Spread love
Across the land. Good morning. Good morning.
Salton Sea Seeds, the Salton the Smooth, Robert Greenfingers.
Holy shit, I might like myrcene best. That's a lot of fucking good shit that has myrcene in it. Shit, that might be my favorite terp. Who knows?
Yeah.
There's a lot of good fucking shit, man. Everything
fucking
there,
terpen-
I would fucking smoke the fuck out of. Marcerina. What's your guys' favorite terp profile? I think mine so far is myrcene. That's fucking bangers, every single one.
Whatever I'm smoking, that's my favorite at the time.
Ah, Jesus Christ, Grumpy. That's a horrible answer. That's that's not a definite answer. Yeah, I like that one so far. And then probably lemoning is gonna be my next one. Oh, that's not it. Boom. Let's try this one. Copy. Paste. Exit on that one. Where the hell is his thing? There it is. Oh. All right, let's do that one. That one looks easy enough to do. Oh. LEMONENE. All right, let's try that one. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Holy shit. Oh, my God. There's so many. Oh, my God. Oh, holy shit. There's even more. They're like, fuck you can't just give us fucking 10. No, I'm giving you 30. All right. Lemon strains. As you might expect, strains with lemon in the name are often limonene powerhouses like Super Lemon Haze, very popular sativa-dominated hybrid known for its intense lemon smell and taste and energetic effects. Lemon Skunk, another classic for its skunky lemon profile. Lemon OG, often leaning but packed with citrus aroma and flavor. Lemon Tree, known for its distinct fresh lemon peel aroma. All right. Tangy and related strains. Tangy, famous for its own remarkable tangerine orange aroma and uplifting effects. Mimosa, often involved in clementine, which is tangy, and lemon skunk, known for its fruity citrus profile. Clementine, parent of mimosa, strong citrus for flavor.
Guerrero, I'll be right back. I got to run to Ace real fast. I'll be right back.
Of course you do. Ace is the place.
For the helpful hardware, man. I swear to God, it's like everything you need, you can go there and you're like, you have this? They're like, yeah, it's on aisle. I'm like, oh, wow. Then I see shit
Yeah.
that I want to buy that I don't really need, but I want to buy it. I'll be right back.
Yes. Yes, I agree. All right, let's see what else we got here. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to you from Connecticut. Let's give it up for the one who is high in the hills. It's Joe, you know.
Morning.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm okay, I guess. Got a lot of shit to do today, but I'm dealing with it.
Oh, shit.
Got back from the doctor, so that's enough for me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
One makes me want to be funny and say something funny, but then it could be not funny if it turns out to be true. So I am just going to keep my mouth shut on medical shit.
Oh, man, I tell you. I don't like going to the doctor, obviously.
Yes, nobody does. Especially when they call the practice.
Yeah.
I don't want anybody practicing on me. I want an expert.
Yeah.
I want to look for a medical expert, not a medical practice. Yeah, throw drugs at them. Get them hooked. Make them a customer to keep them coming back. Is that what you mean?
To a degree.
I'll telescope Uranus. Get them hooked on drugs and keep them coming back. There's a pill for everything.
I already refuse to take anything, so I'm not really popular with the doctors.
Yes, my first question is, how much kickback are you getting for fucking prescribing these pills? That's what I like to know.
My
How many people in your office takes these pills? That's also what I like to know.
well,
I don't need to know the people. I just need to know how many people.
I just asked him straight out, would you take this? I just did this morning. I said, so would you take this? I didn't get any reply. He just continued to tell me what I should do.
Would you take this?
No, I don't think you would you? So I keep looking for alternatives, and they keep telling me they won't work, and I keep making them work.
Well, you know what? I mean, there is at a certain point in time, it's like you're gonna die.
Yeah.
It's how much of you do you want to be left of you?
Yeah. Well, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, everybody's going to die at some point. So, like, how much money do you want from me to you want to take away from me with all these pills? Because I feel like that's what they're trying to do is drain you
Well, most
of
of my
money.
pills I have to admit, most of my pills are paid for. I don't take that much. I take two things specifically that everybody over the age of 50 takes. One's for blood pressure, and the other one's for what the hell is it? For your heart. Yeah. Everybody in the fucking world, when they get over 50, they're taking lisinopril and a statin or something similar. You can't get away from it. So I just take the absolute minimum dose. They call it an organic dose. And I always say, no, if it was organic, it wouldn't be anything. It would be a pepper or something I was eating here.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, but it's so
What?
light to them that they call it an organic dose. And that's as much as I'll take. I just told them again today, no, I'll exercise more. I'll have to do more aerobic shit. I'll blast out of this like I always do. And after he's known me for like 30 years,
What?
He finally says, I know you and I know you can do it. So just make up your mind. He said, I wouldn't say this to anybody else.
What
I
plant?
said, thank you. Thanks for at least knowing who the hell I am.
Oh, so they say you should be taking more garlic, and it says that you should be drinking hibiscus tea.
I never, where the hell do you get hibiscus tea?
It's dried. It's dry and it's red.
Go online and find it. I would
Yeah,
imagine.
go online. Go on the exactly. Let's see what other ones. I've heard about garlic too. Leafy greens, beets, berries, flaxseed, chia seeds, celery, tomatoes, pomegranate, hawthorn, and certain spices like cinnamon, cardamom, ginger, basil.
Most of the things I do over the years, I've integrated all of that stuff into the diet slowly, and Debbie has. So a lot of that stuff we do. Some of it, of course, I don't.
I agree. Fucking, I'll tell Skip Uranus.
I'm gonna have to pay more attention and get more exact. No, I'll just bust out of this again. I'm only 76, which is the other thing he told me when I tell him I walk half a mile backwards uphill every day. And he just shook his head and went, geez, okay, you'll be fine.
Right?
I don't think he can imagine doing that. It's very hard, but after about a week, you get used to it more or less. It's still hard, but you get into a rhythm like swimming.
Yes, I love swimming. Swimming is great. I wish everybody else over here on this panel, I wish everybody in the audience would swim for their exercise. I think it is the best stoner exercise ever. I don't think there is no better stoner exercise.
It's an excellent exercise for anybody because you don't have to bear your body weight, so your joints don't get the shit beat out of them. You just exercise your muscles and stretch yourself and do everything that you should be. When you're in the water, you go back to being relaxed the way you're supposed to be. You're not supporting yourself standing up against gravity.
Exactly. And you could be a fat ass motherfucker and swim like a fucking beast.
Yeah.
Like me. I swim faster in like probably 9 of 10 people. There might be one person that swims faster than I do and shit, and better than I do.
Look how fast a whale can swim. They're pretty big and they go
Yeah.
really fast. So
Yeah, and I'm talking. You're probably talking about orcas and shit. Yes.
Boy, yeah, swimming really is good for you.
I don't like walking as much. It's hard on my joints, but I'll do it.
That's it. It will. You have to get softer sneakers. You got to get soft shoes and walk on regular surfaces, not irregular surfaces. And that's the way to start. And then you graduate to irregular surfaces because now it's strengthening the muscles in your ankles and your calf, and all that stuff going on.
Yeah. What the fuck is that? Is that a fucking like a little lap pool? Is that what the fuck you're saying? 4.5 feet? That's about. Hey, give me that. That's not for you. Stop that.
Who's got a lap pool?
No, that's what he said. He's buying a pool that is 4.5 feet wide and 18 feet long. It's like a mini lap pool.
Oh, yeah, right, for swimming.
Yeah.
It says 16 feet wide.
Oh.
At the very end.
Well, I know there's already those swimming.
4.5.
They're a lot smaller than
18
that.
feet long, oval, 16 feet wide.
Okay. I've seen
I wouldn't
some
like any pool.
that are a little smaller than that. They're like a little bigger, like an extra large closet door, and a little longer than that. And then the pump comes on, and you just swim into the pump, and you just keep swimming. At least that's 30 years ago. I'm sure they got better than that now. I'd love to have one of those things.
Oh yeah. Yes, me too.
Jack Beanstalk sweat or made to sweat, not to keep you warm. So that's what people used to wear them for. Put on the sweats, lose some weight, lose some water weight real quick, and then freaking sweat it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now people use them to stay warm. I'm wearing a sweater to stay warm.
Yeah. But I like the sweatsuits because fucking those Italian mobsters used to wear that shit all the time. I thought that was sick. I was like, dude, I want those one day I'll be thin enough to be able to fit in those crush velour fucking velvet fucking jumpsuits and shit. That'd be
I only thought
sick.
they were cool when it was time to break dance. Otherwise, I was like, those are not my thing. I was like,
yeah,
I can't.
I want to go get myself a big old fucking Cadillac and put on my fucking jumpsuit and shit.
Yeah,
and drive around, sliding around in my seat.
Yeah, that's not style to me. My grandpa always said you have to dress all the way. Put your shoes on, your pants on.
No, I agree. I understand. My grandfather was the same way.
Not a jumpsuit, like, every day I dress up, put my
dad,
shoes and socks.
My grandfather, my great-grandfather, as you guys can see, this is how they dress. I'll show you. I got pictures. I got video evidence. I got evidence right here.
I mean, the guy would skinny dip, though. He did love the skinny dip in his pool. He's like, don't look if you don't want to see. I'm going to be in the swimming pool. I'm going to be in the swimming pool. Yeah. So when there was time for clothes, Otherwise, in the swimming pool, you don't need no clothes.
All right. There's my great-grandpa right there in the middle. Right there in the middle. Right there. My grandfather's right underneath him.
Everybody dressed all the time.
That's how everybody dressed to the nines and shit. To the nines. That's how they all.
You didn't have a jacket. You were wearing at least your nice shirt, freaking your collared shirt, and freaking without the jacket, because it might be too hot. So you're just gonna dress down a little bit, but you still took the jacket with you everywhere you went.
Yep.
Oh yeah. I used to do that too.
Hold it over your shoulder. Hold it over your shoulder when it gets too hot. Yeah.
Big ass Mexicans. Look at them. Giant ass. You could tell they're giant ass Mexicans. Even my grandma looks tall and shit.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah. Giant ass Mexican family. I come from a long line of fucking giant Mexicans and shit.
Cool.
Yeah, like I said, my grandparents were wealthy landowners in Mexico and in Texas and shit. And I don't mean generational wealth. I mean like fucking just they had money and they had land and they had fucking cattle and fucking had a big ass ranch and shit. So yeah, so they had money. They were able to fucking move to California. They were able to fucking. My grandfather worked at Speckles Sugar, and he used to throw 100-pound bags of fucking sugar on top of the fucking rail cars every day for 8 hours to 12 hours a day, throwing bags, 100-pound bags of sugar up and over the top while somebody caught them and stacked them. That's what my grandpappy did. He was a fucking gangster. That was what they call it, the greatest generation. That's what my grandfather was, the greatest generation, and he went to World War II and went to the Korean War. He went to both. My other grandpa on my other side, he was in both also, but the second one, he was a fucking MP. So yeah, he fucking would bring home all the fucking people in Korea that went to fucking wherever to go party and shit. He would fucking what were the towns that they would go party in? High in the hills. You probably heard it from your father and shit, where they would go fucking party in Korea.
Oh no, my old man was World War II.
Oh, you didn't go to Korea too?
No. He was working for Uncle Sam in ways, but he didn't go to Korea.
Just almost stepped on his head.
All right.
Anyway.
Yes.
Mars Hydro keeps going out. So Mars Hydro.
Yeah, it's weird, dude, because I remember my dad fucking telling me that's how his dad taught him how to dress. So when my dad was, because my dad was selling insurance and shit, he would, as he was getting dressed, I was like, Dad, why do you wear all that shit? Why do you wear all that stuff? And he was like, well, your grandfather fucking taught me how to dress like this. And he gave me the whole explanation of respect and everything, having respect for your place, where you work, and that you're supposed to dress nice. And I said, well, why are you wearing two shirts? Why do you wear a shirt underneath a shirt? And he said, well, you gotta keep that shirt nice and then the one that's close to your body you could wash, and the other ones you dry clean. And he said you hang this shirt up. He goes, you wash these ones, the undershirts in the laundry, and then you dry clean your other shirts. You could take it off and put it on the thing, and then fucking wear it again, and then you could dry clean it.
That makes sense, I guess.
But yeah, I remember all the dry cleaning and shit back in the day that fucking you'd have to do and shit that my dad would do.
There was a lot of dry cleaning.
So yeah, I remember that
wool.
shit.
Out here we had wool and mothballs. Oh God.
Oh yeah, the mothballs too. Oh shit, I remember everything smelling like mothballs. Now we don't give a fuck. Our shit's so cheap, we just throw it away. We don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck. We just throw it away. We're like, oh, who gives a fuck about moths? Let them eat our clothes. I'll just buy new clothes.
They don't eat plastic, so that's why the moths went away. If they don't have wool, they're not happy. So as soon as people started,
that's what you think.
Giving up on
that's
wool.
What no. That's what you think.
Oh, okay.
They do eat that shit.
They eat
They eat all of it.
Because the threads are like a shirt like the shirt you have on. It's got a lot of plastic.
Yeah, they'll eat holes in it. It's weird.
Yeah, well,
it won't be all gone and shit, but it'll have dots and shit. Anything cotton in it. Anything with cotton in it, they eat. I have towels and shit that got holes in it from a moth. A cotton terry cloth, a cotton towel.
You must have a lot more moths out there because it's a lot warmer. We don't seem to have them around here anymore, as far as I know. I haven't heard anybody have a conversation about moths in their house in a long, long time. Except for, the outside moths that come to the light and come flying in when you open the door accidentally. That kind of shit. Another kind of destructive little bastard that eat your plants.
Fuckers.
Yeah, they're not nice. That's for sure.
No, they provide a job, and I understand it. I just don't want them to provide it on my plants.
They do, even moths that you think are worthless they do pollinate. A lot of them landing on flowers. They actually do night pollination.
At night. Yes, they do. Night flowers. They do. Woohoo.
Okay.
Where in the world is my wife at? Let's see.
Oh, she flying?
No. God, no.
Oh, good.
Yes. Where in the world is my wife at?
As long as she's not in Memphis, that's like the death capital of the world.
No, she's in. Are you serious? I went through Memphis.
Memphis is right now is one of the nastiest cities on the face of the earth. Gangs,
holy shit! Worse than fucking Stockton. Shout out Stockton.
I'm sure.
Shout out Stockton. But yeah, you guys are pretty shitty.
It was just on the television last night. There was something else happened about it, and then they said this is the most murderous cartel.
Oh, no. Yeah. One of my favorite rappers died out there a couple years ago.
It's a nasty place. That's all I can say.
Shootouts at gas stations all the time out there. Just at the gas station.
I don't doubt it. I mean, how could it get the reputation? I mean, that's exactly what happens when places go downhill like that, run by gangs.
Mm-hmm.
It must be pretty brutal to live there.
Penny loafers were their tennis shoes. What were the most comfortable shoes that weren't tennis shoes that people would like? She said, my father never wore jeans or tennis shoes. Penny loafers, right? What were the most fucking comfortable shoe that people wear around? It'd be penny loafers. Am I just want to say
Oh,
penny loafers?
a lot of people did that. Yeah, some kind of loafer. Generally, a leather top and a hard soled shoe.
Mm-hmm.
Not particularly comfortable, but eventually you broke them in enough. They were all right. I wasn't too crazy about them. I didn't wear them for very long. I graduated right into boots.
Oh, nice.
And grew my hair down to my ass, and my whole life changed.
Yeah, my grandpa always had higher, like ankled ones, like those. He never wore like the lower ones for some reason. He always liked higher boot
Yeah.
shoes.
Oh, I know why.
Over the ankle.
Your grandpa had weak ass ankles. That's why.
I like
So he had to have the extra help.
My left ankle has never been happy. So
yeah, see.
When I found out about boots, I was into them. And when it gets hot, you just lace them up loose and open up the top. And then when you need support, you tighten them up again.
My dad has a weak ass. What the fuck is? I guess he hurt himself, but so he has a weak ass. What's the muscle structure or the tendons that are on the curve that are on the top curve when your leg goes down and that curve right there to your foot, that curve right there that goes like this to make your foot be able to go like this.
The tendon?
He said it. Yeah, his tendons fucked up, so his foot flops like this. So he has to have a fucking high tops to be able to keep that fucking from going like this.
Yeah, he must. Oh God.
Yeah, that happened in the army. He said.
Oof.
That's why he goes to the VA.
They should have fixed that. They should have been able to do something to get that back together again.
Oh.
Feel basically.
Oh, and my dad has back problems too, and he goes to the VA. He hurt his back in the army.
That would give you back problems if you're that fucked up inside of you. It's bound to do something to your back and your ribs, your shoulders, and everything else, and your neck. I fight against that shit every day with all these exercises, or else I would be falling backwards.
Nice. I had airwalks, and they were awesome. I had I think the very first pair of airwalks I had were the ones that were orange and black tiger striped ones. And that was fucking 1987 or 88. Let's see, 87. Yeah, probably like 87. 1987. Hold on, let's see. See if I can find them. 1987 Airwalk high tops, orange and black tiger print. Images. There we go. Oh, here they are. Oh, no, those aren't them. Try to find them. I couldn't find them.
Yeah,
Maybe they were 88.
Like nothing but Stacey Adams from what I remember. Like just a bunch of them. All the shoehorns. I would go in there and play with the shoehorns, take them out of the shoes, and go play with them when I was a kid. We get so pissed off. My grandma would be like, "Put those back before he comes back and sees." I'd be like, "But they're toys. I like the I like them. It'll be like dinosaurs to me and shit." Me playing with those shoehorns. Things were cool. All different shoehorns. The wooden ones. I don't know why I liked them so much. I just wanted to play with them when I was a kid. I just loved her closet. It was like a giant walk-in closet.
I found them.
One section for him and one section for her. Then it all became hers after. It was just like,
all right. All right, I found them, but mine.
Perfect grow room right now. That would be a perfect grow room if I still lived there.
Perfect grow room.
That's the first thing I thought of too. I was like, man, I could throw 2 nice lights up, a couple 1,000 watts up in this motherfucker and grow a lot of dank in there.
Perfect grow.
Just you go to the store and buy the racks, the clothes racks, and have literal clothes racks in there from the stores. It was awesome.
Cool.
These were them right here, but I had the orange and black ones.
Looks like somebody threw up on a pair of shoes, bro. Just kidding.
Yeah, dude, they're $300 now.
Yeah, they look gross. I would never be caught in my life wearing nothing like that, bro.
BMX bike fucking.
My mom would never buy me nothing like that. She'd be like, "You have to have your own money to get that shit."
And the Airwalk symbol was orange and black and shit. The ones that I bought, this one's right here.
Hell no.
Yeah. You're a young buck, dude. These weren't even out when you were born. These were from like the 88 and shit. When were you born? Like 90?
I'm born in 83, my guy.
You're born in like 90, 91?
My sister's your age, and I took everything that she had, wore all of her clothes, did everything she had, size 40 clothes. I dressed probably cooler than you did. My dress probably cooler than you did, bro.
Yeah, you did. You were rich. I wasn't rich, man. We didn't have money. We were poor. We were so poor we couldn't afford the O and the R.
Yeah, I was in 6th grade wearing stuff that I probably shouldn't have been. I was wearing stuff high schoolers weren't even wearing because my sister was fucking she graduated at 16. She graduated at 16. Shit, she was fucking way ahead of her fucking class, like way far.
All right, so
I was out there with her every day, driving around wherever she was going. I had to go. My mom said, "You got to go. You got to take them wherever you're going." So it's like the fucking punishment kind of. Like, yep. I went everywhere.
Okay.
Partied with people your age when I was way younger.
I couldn't wear that shit. I wasn't a kid like you, dude. I couldn't wear good shit. You cannot trust me with anything good because at any point I could be in the fucking creek. At any point I could be running through a creek, fucking looking for fucking. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I'd be like, I told you, I was in the creeks, fucking getting fucking crawdads and shit. And the one fucking time, I fucking don't wear shoes in the creek. I cut my fucking foot and I have a huge scar on the side of my foot because I'm an idiot and I don't know how to stay out of the fucking creek when you have stitches. So now I have a big old fat plump scar and shit from fucking busting my stitches out and shit before it was too fucking early. And it was like, like I said, I could not be trusted with nice clothes. I could be rolling around in the mud or like fucking dirt bike, BMX biking, jumping through shit, fucking falling off, ripping my clothes and shit. Yeah, I couldn't be trusted with fucking nice clothes and shit.
How you have time to
No.
do all that shit? Yeah, I didn't have time to do none of that shit when I was a kid. Well, fucking living in the desert, half of my time was getting down to the bottom of the cove and going back up. Like, it didn't take 40 minutes to get down there to go see the homies in 110 degrees. It's like, yeah, it's gonna take 40 minutes to go see all of my friends to go up to their house at the top of the cove from where I live. Yeah, waiting in the shade, every freaking yard you see, drinking out of their water hose, running to the next shade, going to the next shade, waiting 5 minutes, next shade, waiting, next shade, waiting. It's like, oh, finally, we're almost there.
Wow.
Yeah. And if my mom was home,
Oh,
she's like,
I got an old foot.
I'll give you a ride. You get a ride in the morning, and that's it. Then you get a ride at the end of the day. So you got to be there all day long, which I did not mind.
My giant scar right there. My giant scar on my foot. That looks like a butthole, kind of.
You got a butthole on your foot?
No.
Yeah.
Right there's a giant scar that I fucking fucked my foot up with. Now it's disappearing because I'm getting old.
Attaboy.
Or is it moving?
Goddamn
Is it
old.
disappearing, or is your skin just getting thinner?
My skin, my skin's just getting thinner or some shit. I don't know.
I got these scars I couldn't see forever when I was really young. Now I can see them again. It's like because the skin's stretching where it's getting thin. It's like, oh my God. Like, look at that thing. That was when I was a kid, 8 years old, at Poly freaking pool, at the pool for our school little trip. And I got scratched by a girl, and freaking now I can see it freaking 4 years, 35 years later. Like fifth grade, maybe freaking sixth grade. I think it was fifth grade, yeah. Poly pool. Shit.
Ladies and gentlemen. Coming to you all the way from Santa Rosa, California. Let's give it up for the one, the only, Joel from North Star Genetics.
Yeah.
All right, whose butt hurt? Butt hurt.
That's a cool ass right there. Or is that a sweater?
This is a T-shirt that was came out right after the 2016 election.
Oh shit!
Right.
That's a little H with the arrow in it, with her H.
Oh,
Now I was actually pulling down some stuff I had in a tote, and I was like, "Oh shit!" I need some fresh work shirts. Some of the work shirts I have are getting like fucking demolished, so they got to go out and turn to rags. So I had to take some fresh work shirts. So I was going through shit that I had pulled out of my drawer that didn't have room. I was like, "Oh, butt hurt." I haven't seen that one in a long time. I have to put that one on today.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I'm in for a joint break. Been out lumberjacking it this morning.
Fun times.
You know, I guess before it gets too hot out, because it just, I swear to God, even just lugging a chainsaw, it feels like I'm fucking slinging around a cinder block or something all day. It just gets heavy, and then the wood, it's all oak I'm cutting right now, so it's that weighs a ton too. So it's like, all right, go out there for like an hour and a half, and I need to take a break just to recuperate.
It'll burn good.
Yeah, that's the plan. I'm basically where my big tree fell and took two rows. I'm lopping it all up down there and bringing it down to where I do all my splitting at. It's just all hillside. My four-wheeler is like getting twisted trying to get up the hillside. It's not sliding sideways down with all the weight in the trailer and stuff. So it's just trying not to hurt myself. Get the job done without getting hurt.
Yeah. At least you have a four-wheeler to do it with.
Oh, yeah. That's a must. Yeah. I really need something. Maybe I need that freaking tractor is what I really need. That would be much better.
Can you imagine if you were doing it with fucking wheelbarrow?
Oh, it wouldn't. It just wouldn't happen. There ain't no way in hell.
You'd be like,
where it's at to like fireplace size and then transport it. It just wouldn't.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say. You'd be cutting it while you're burning it. You're like, I'm just gonna leave it there, let it age, sit right there, and then that'll be just my pile and shit. I'll just slice off what I need to burn and shit.
So I bet you moan about having to move it up here and everything else with a 4-wheeler. I can't imagine exactly having to hand truck that stuff. No way.
It'll make a man of you. It'll make a man of you.
It'll make a real old man out of you real fast. You be hunched over, back all beat up, and
yeah.
This is where I need to have be neighbors with like Arnold Schwarzenegger from back in the day, like Commando. We had a big log on your shoulder, walking like you need to come over here and just.
Hey, if you want that shit, man, hey, I made sure when we bought this house that the neighbors were cool. Okay. Like we fucking looked at the neighbors. I met the neighbors and shit before. The guy was having a baby, and he smoked weed and shit. So I was happy about that. And then the next door neighbor over here, the house was abandoned, and it was like nobody lived there. It wasn't abandoned, but nobody lived there. It was this guy's mother's house, and he wasn't living there. He was living in Oakland. Now he's living there, and the house looks way better now. I mean, they basically rebuilt the whole thing, except for the outside. So the insides is all the guts are brand new. All the guts are brand new HVAC system, everything, brand new windows, everything like that. But the siding's the same. Everything's the same on the outside and stuff. Yeah. So it looks so much better. But
good neighbors is important. Yeah. Shitty neighbors can really make it hell.
Oh yeah, dude, for reals. Yeah.
Nosy neighbors can make it hell. Like loud neighbors, I don't mind. Like, I have roosters across the street. I don't mind that shit. I don't mind when they do mind when they're pouring oil out in the middle of the freaking desert though, and I can see that shit. And I'm like, what are they pouring out? Oh, fucking idiots! It's like that kind of shit pisses me off. It's like I went for a walk the other day and saw like all kinds of oil cans in the desert next door to me, all just fresh oil that they poured out. I was like, what the fuck? Kind of trash can for a reason.
Dude, you should just pour that shit on your fucking driveway.
Yeah, they just pour the oil everywhere.
You know what I'm saying? Just pour that shit on your driveway.
I remember once they were lighting it on fire, and I had to tell them to stop.
Nah, man, just fucking pour that shit all over your driveway, all over your fucking rocks that are. If you got those rocks and shit, just pour that shit all over your fucking driveway.
Yeah, it looks like the dirt is wet, like all year round, right where they poured it. It looks like it's just wet all year right there. It's like, what the fuck? I need to go check it out.
Somebody posted it was an article from Popular Mechanics back in like 60 something. It had it basically showing you. Way to dispose of your oil. It was like dig a hole and put sand in it and dump your use motor oil in the hole. Next time you got dump oil, it'll all be gone. Well, gone where? Into your fucking backyard? My well? I mean, that makes no sense at all. I'm like, dumping oil in my backyard, dig a hole with sand.
No, man, it's good. Hey, dude, when you put the sand in there, hold on. When you put the sand in there and you pour the oil in there, the sand is going to clean out the oil. The oil's gonna go through to the earth, go into the middle of the earth to another oil spot, and collect in there. And all you have to do is come, and then all you got to do is take the oil, use the oil sand out, and then throw that shit away in your trash can. And then you return the oil clean and back into the earth.
It goes right down to my water aquifer.
Yeah. Or you could do this. The same thing. Pour the oil into a bunch of sand that's clean. Let it drain through, and the oil will go through the sand, and you'll have a jar to clean it, and it'll be clean oil when it comes out.
I saw where you're going with that. Yeah. So there used to be at the golf court places you could go drop your oil off at the little. They have these little boxes. You could just go pour all your oil in there.
Yeah, that's what they do. That's all they do is clean the oil and fucking bottle it back up and sell that shit.
We'll pour it in these boxes.
Oil does not break down. It's the detergents that break down. Oil stays oil. It's the detergents in the oil that keeps the engine clean and all that shit. That's what fucking breaks down.
Yeah, it was recommended to leave it till it's soda color and then change it out after because still clean oil, man. Still good enough. And golf carts get put through hell. Those gas ones, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so my automotive teacher and shit, when I went to automotive school, technology school, he said, don't ever buy a car from a mechanic. Their personal car. Ever buy a mechanic's personal car. Now, if the mechanic is flipping the car, that's different. If he's fixing he gets a car from the auction, fixes it, whatever's wrong with it, goes through it, fixes everything that's wrong with it, that's different. I'm talking about mechanics' personal cars. Mechanics personally run those cars into the ground and know when to get rid of them.
Oh, yeah. You already know what costs me more to fix this thing than it's fucking worth. It's time to get rid of it.
So do never purchase a car from a mechanic.
I see. I could trade it in for $1,000, or I could spend $1,200 in parts to keep it running.
Yeah,
I think I'll just trade it in.
Yeah, I got 2 trade-ins in my driveway right now. I got 2 trade-ins. Wait, just a couple more months, hopefully.
Yes, Michelle Barnhill. That's a good thing to do with motor oil. Put it into a bucket with sand. Keep your garden tools in there. Keeps them from getting rusty. Personally, I would still give them a good wipe off before I go digging them flower beds, though.
Yeah.
Pretty smart. Yeah, pretty fucking.
Hey, wait, hold on. Let me ask you this: what is better, mineral oil or fucking auto oil?
Oh, I would use mineral oil, vacuum oil pump. A white oil, preferably, would be better than a black oil, for sure.
Yeah, okay. Because that's what I use for my tools and shit is the mineral oil. I'll show you what it is. I'll show you.
I use the vacuum pump oil because I have so much extra. I use it to start fires with and for tools and stuff like that.
This is my tool oil right here.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You have a bunch of extra.
That's cheap. That's cheaper to buy that 1 gallon container than a fucking little fucking tiny bottle of it. That costs like $5 or $6 and shit. And a fucking little fucking bottle of it costs $5 or $6.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck that.
Bar oil would be better than motor oil. A lot of stuff's better than motor oil, but that's all you got. Like we can use.
Yeah. Whatever you got.
That shit is food safe, food grade, food safe.
Yeah.
So
that's the way to go for sure.
It's cheap too. Like I said, it was cheap. That's why I bought the fucking gallon and shit. I was like, what the fuck? I could get a gallon of it or I could get a little fucking bottle of it. What the hell? That is not right for the same price.
I think I'm gonna grab myself a last cup of coffee for the morning.
Oh yeah, I just did. I just had my last cup. You see, I just had my last cup of coffee.
I think I'm about to. I've been
had the craft out here. I don't know if you guys ever had this container, but I mean, if you've ever seen this Techno Room, this is the Mocha Master. This is the best coffee maker you could buy if you like poured over coffee. You know what I mean? If you like regular coffee, this is the best. This is made in Holland and shit. Really good fucking. It's like $300 something now. You can probably get on sale on one of the sale days for like $200 something. Fucking best deal. I've had it for like 5 or 6 years, 6 years, something like that. So it's been working perfect every single day. every single day. It has worked multiple times a day. Let's see. Hey Siri, how many days are in 6 years? I've probably used it at least 23 to 2,400 times. At least. I could probably go on here and see when I bought it exactly.
Okay. I gotta hit the road, guys. I gotta go to the airport for a while. So
Oh yeah, go get your wife, dude.
see you later.
Oh yeah, have fun.
Take it easy.
Jeez.
Bastard. Or maybe it's
Dying over it. Jesus. I don't think this phone will let me.
oh come on, you bastard. There we go. I cannot see when I bought it last.
Shit. Internet sucks today.
Hell yeah. Can't tell.
Coffee.
Oh yeah.
Throw a link up. I'm gonna try to jump on the other phone. See if it works
All
better.
right. All
I
right.
haven't been able to do nothing for frickin' the last 5 minutes.
And invite, copy. There we go. Paste. There it is right there. And let's see, where is it at? What was I doing? Here, over here. There we go.
Oh, shit.
Bam.
Can't get my screen to turn. It's stuck on my phone. Everything's stuck sideways. There it goes. Oh shit! I'm already full blast. All right, there's the garden. I just flipped it 12-12 last night because I got not the last roots, but I'm just waiting on the Maui Wowie roots to pop in the clones. But I still flipped it. I couldn't wait any longer, as you could tell. Plants are hitting the roof.
Oh my goodness! So you're just starting to go to start stretching.
Yeah. It's gonna be a
Oh my
freaking
goodness!
problem.
It's gonna give you some work to do. Lots of training.
Yep. I had these pulled down yesterday on these stakes I put up, but they pulled them out of the ground already, out of the soil. I might have to pull them back down and rearrange them. Yeah, they pulled them out completely. Yep, that's the growth of a plant for you. They pulled the stakes out already. I have to rearrange them.
You could
Yeah,
probably
that's the
do some
just
super
cause.
cropping this time and snap a
Big
little
just
stems here
cause.
and there.
That just cause takes roots in just a cup of water, man. I left a cut in a cup of water and it got roots fucking 7 days later by itself. I didn't change the water. I didn't change the water on one of them. I was like, what the hell is this? Roots? I checked in the kitchen, I have a cup. Yeah. I was like, that's
in there.
It's amazing.
That shit wants to. Sativa's got strong roots. They put out
Yeah, I
strong
wanted to
roots.
live. It was this one, number 3, one of them, the smaller one on the corner, on the end. There's 3 of them in here. I shredded out some of the middle of this one, give it some airflow. Yeah, and the
Nice.
top took off when I did that. I was like, damn, the top exploded. I was like, holy shit. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I'm fully impressed with that one. I got to cut these 2 down. These are Paradise Pines. Cut these down and give it some room because they're almost done. Now that I hit 12-12, they're really going to be done faster.
Oh yeah, they're gonna finish up quick.
Yeah, I can't believe they were going in 16 hours of light. I was like, what the heck's going on here? Like, they flipped that early. I was like, now that they're at 12-12, they're almost already done. Pretty much like a week left. I'm just waiting for those seeds to mature now. If I let it go a little longer.
Wonder what causes that. Wonder if that's like from the landrace genetics from wherever they came from originally started early, like far north or something.
Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy. The Paradise Pines
I
are.
would think plants that start like naturally grow like north, like say like getting closer to get to the Arctic Circle or vice versa, far down south, the further you get. I mean, as soon as they get to in the daytime and the seasons change quick, so as soon as they start getting to some a little bit later light hours, they got to go. I mean, the middle of summer they'll have nearly 24 hours of light in those places far north. So I could see that 16-hour definitely be full on flower and try to finish before freeze.
Yeah, it's a trip when I was not expecting it. The male is what threw it all off. I was like, what the hell? That's a male? It was a big old, it was getting bigger and bigger, and I was expecting it to be the stinkiest girl. It was smelling so good, and it was a boy. So I just collected the pollen. And it was too late because these were already fully pollinated by the time I pulled it out. I was like, damn, these are already fully pollinated by the time I got to pull that plant out. That's how fast these plants were. It was just crazy. But this,
that's good. You'll have seed there made of it, and then didn't pollinate the rest of your stuff, so you have a Sensi run for the rest of it.
Yeah, I got clones of everything too, so I'm pretty. Even these ones, so these ones re-veg. The Paradise Pines re-veg pretty easy with the just a little water and aloe vera. What's that? Oh, it's a dog. Dude, the tree looked like a rat. I was like, what the hell? I could actually see everything now through here. It's nice. Like I said, airflow through these plants. It was so bushy in this just cause it was way too bushy. Like this one. Like this one on the corner is way too bushy. I gotta thin it out. Oh, what the heck, dude? I didn't even know it was in there. I was like, what the heck's going on? Get out from there, bro. That was pretty funny, though. Yeah, he's just eating his leaves. They get their greens all the time.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have another guest coming all the way from Connecticut. Let's give it up for Big John. He must be moving. Woo-hoo!
There's a Dairy Queen right there.
I'll get you on there.
One Dairy Queen. Okay. Nice size. Finally. A Dairy Queen and a Romulan Hazy Kush right next to it.
Nice.
They had the same growth pattern, so I thought I'd put them together. And kind of one just 3 little arms and one has not. The Dairy Queen's got some branches finally. Yeah. The clone took fast. That took like in 5-6 days. I noticed it was getting taller. I was like, dang, that thing got tall fast. It already had roots. They were in the water sitting there. I can't read this. Colombian. I get it wrong every time. Jedi Mind Trick times Colombian from Coastal Seeds. That's
Well, that looks good.
it's what's the Shanghai or Chiang Mai? One of those places. Purple Thai from there. Times Purple Thai OG times the Colombian from Kagu from Coastal Seeds. The Snow High and Coastal Seeds together. That was the one that they made. Kind of a collab. Getting bushy. The pack my dad bought. This pack was a little expensive. Like $180 or something for a 10 pack. Ridiculous, but like I said, I did not pay for it. He did. I'm just growing it out for him. Hey, fatty, move. Come on, dude, move. What's that one? Coyote Ugly right there. The big, tall, skinny one by itself. One Coyote Ugly. And Blackwood Preservation. It's a black, Vietnamese black or something. Times something to make the whisker biscuit. And then 87 bottles or something, which I don't know what that is either. To make the Coyote Ugly. Move, guys. I got all these dogs that won't move, so I can't get caught. That's the room.
Yeah, you must. Nice. Nice. Yeah, you got to cook the eggshells. You got to toast the eggshells. You got to get all the shit off of them first, and you got to toast the eggshells. And then you got to put them into a coffee mill grinder and shit, and you fucking grind the shit out of them until you can get it to as fine as possible. And then you put them into the fucking vinegar.
The last clones that won't. They haven't had any roots yet. Maui Wowie on the end, and I think the surf grape got roots yesterday. So, few plants got devoured by bugs. I sprayed them. Everything else is doing fine. There's the Tupelo honey. Colombian necktie. Those ones are still doing. Those 3 are still bigger. Well, those 2 are bigger now. This one's catching up. Oh, I can't breathe. There's so much space between here and there to get hands on any of those plants. I gotta make room. I gotta get rid of this plant already. I got all the pollen off of it. Paradise Pine is fully finished. Pollen everywhere.
Oh, that was
The
cute.
Zesto, there's a Zesto G with some nice freaking serrated edges.
Yeah, those are nice. You could cut some fucking wood with those motherfuckers.
Looking sharp, yeah.
Yeah. These are Black Raptor Pinkleberry from Gooey Breeder.
Oh yeah.
Those 5 are finally above my belly button. Yeah, right above the belly button. They just want bigger seeds. They're like, give us more soil. Give us more soil. But when they hit the beds in there, they're going to freak out. So I'm going to have to get bigger pots and just put them in pots and pick them in there in a couple weeks. Of course. What are you eating over there? Oh, I got to check my dog. I'll see you guys on the other phone, guys. Peace out.
Yeah. What are you eating over there? I gotta go, guys. My dog's eating something.
But yeah, I heard him eating. I wanted to show this shit real quick. Fuck. Yeah. Some of the new crosses that I was tried: the Banana Faction times Magnum Opus.
I'm gonna go grab some water.
Sweet.
These ones are. This boy got huge fast. Got a tall boy out of it.
Yeah, Green, you had sent me a Magnum Opus cross. That was pretty cool, man. Thank you. That's some aficionado, no?
I got mine from Katsu. He made the F11s out of the F10s that everybody else were from the original F10s. Yeah, he got his from the original. And these are the Porn Star Sweat Magnum Opus. Anybody who got those are just freebies. Nobody else. Those are not going up for sale. These are for me. Well, these are from my motherfucking ass. Can't buy these. No way. If you got them, you got lucky. Black Knight's Delight times Magnum Opus, the Fumidors, and Magnum Opus. That one smells kind of funky. They smell really good, all of them so far. They all smell heavy Magnum Opus, which is like kind of heavier sour diesel.
I'm gonna have to have after lunch hop on his show and say I haven't stopped on there in a few days, in a few weeks. I'm too busy. See what he's up to.
Freaking those plants are done. Forgot what they're called. Can't see the tags. Super Roadkill Skunk. Ow, I hit my head on the right. Forgot how low it is. I'm short, but I ain't that short. Cupcake times Gelinade from Joe He gave me some random packs that his son gave him. Guys, I got dogs everywhere over here. Sitting next to some of the plants I was sucking seeds out of. Come on, guys, get. All right, I'm done. That's the tour of La Casa of Green Finger.
Casa.
Green Finger. No, come on.
The casa. La casa. Hey, what are you guys doing? All right. Oh, that's got a little bit of. Ooh, a little bit ash in the cup. I don't want that flavor in it and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now I'm using the carafe as a water carafe. So it's coffee flavored water.
Gross. Oh man. See if this other half of this joint don't destroy me.
Oh yeah.
It's got a nice resin ring on it.
Oh yeah. That's what she said.
called? I have no idea. The Sacred Smoke from the from one of the reservations.
Yes.
Oh, it says the whole story on the side. And the 29 Palms band of Mission Indians.
Let's see.
Embrace the heritage. Pretty good one. Heritage. Embrace the heritage. All right.
To my understanding, yes, you can. Yes, you can amend autos, but it is you can shoot yourself in the foot really easily. Is what I hear. What have you heard? I know you don't grow autos, Joel, but what have you heard about autos and adding fertilizer to them?
Nothing.
No, you haven't.
I haven't heard anything about anything.
I don't fucking grow autos. I don't know shit about them motherfuckers.
Yep. I heard you do the same feeding as you would with your regular. Just leave your soil alone, like one shot. You just.
I would say, I would basically look at how long it's supposed to go till it finishes. If it's supposed to go 75 days, or all right, well, let me give it at least enough food to last it like at least a good 50 days worth of food or something.
All right, let me go find. I'll find my auto expert. Hold on. Where's he at? Where are you at, auto expert?
Super soil, not too heavy, and you should be good. You should be good. That's all I have. I've never grown one auto. I've planted a few, and they never popped up.
I mean, I guess if you have a liquid nutrient, it's like teas and stuff, whatever. It's really bioactive and available. Really, the plant can suck it up quick. Then I mean, maybe just a base soil that's rich in nutrients, a little extra stuff in it. Let it go, and then if you on any side, give it a little dose and see how far along you are. I don't know. I think the thing with autos, a lot of the traction for some people is you can go off your property, like someplace, and just plant them, and mark a day in your calendar to come back and harvest.
Hey, brother,
them.
are you busy right now? We're talking about autos, and we need your help.
Especially at states where you're not supposed to grow still. It's more desirable to walk over to your neighbor's property near their creek somewhere, dig a hole, plant 2 or 3 plants.
Yeah.
Come back in 10 weeks, 11 weeks, whatever it is, and harvest the plants back over there. They get some and find them when they're not in your property, at least.
If you got time, that would be awesome.
Yeah, we used to dig ditches out and put plants up, and then when it would get high enough, it would look just like grass. And then, my uncle's backyard, we used to grow like that for a while back until he let us grow in the garden.
I know my dad's old property in West Virginia. Obviously, you couldn't grow nothing there. Probably still can't grow anything there for all I know. But I had 170 acres. It's all hilly, so you can't keep an eye on half. You can't even see part of it. It's all this side of the hill down. So whatever. He does his own thing. He keeps about 40, 50 acres of the property he uses. And the rest of it's kind of in the wilderness. He's just not even too far out there to even fuck with. So whatever. Well, out of nowhere, he's busy messing with his horses, and all of a sudden, a fucking helicopter comes over, 4-wheeler with chairs, the 4-wheelers up the fucking road to the house. Blah blah. He's like, "What the fuck is going on here?" "Oh, sir, we found there's like 30 marijuana plants on your property." He's like, "I don't give a fuck. Get your hell. You're scaring my goddamn horses. You can't land here anywhere. You can walk over there all you want." But just, I mean, they had somebody was basically tapped in from one of the streams, a little line of water, had water heading over to like a little drip setup kind of thing going, and a little clearing growing with wispy little fucking shitty plants that were getting maybe 5 hours of light a day. I mean, it was still had tree cover in the area and stuff, so it was semi hidden, but. And, I guess they would have made it to harvest time. They could have went and over there and grabbed down, 5-10 pounds of some swaggy ass shit, or oh well, the cops get it. Oh well.
Oh well.
I mean, all the houses up there. There's one dirt road through the area he was at, and around this big mountain, there was like maybe 800 acres worth of property amongst 7-8 people. I mean, it was a lot of just nothing land. So anyone riding out there can just find a little spot to go hide off, and nobody knows we even live in there. Pretty much, you can hide in the property. Yeah, guerrilla garden for sure.
All right, got my expert. He's gonna be coming on. He's transplanting right now, and he'll be coming on after he's done transplanting. That'll probably be in an hour or so. So maybe we could get him to do the Sea Connoisseur Club and shit. The Auto Man.
I don't know.
And this dude makes money at running autos. He doesn't run autos for fun. He runs autos for a rosin. So he fucking does fresh frozen shit, and he does it straight for fucking. I've heard many good things about autos and going into rosin. Like they got really good, strong terp profiles and shit comparative to regs when it turns into rosin. And I've had his rosin before. It was really good. Oh, we lost somebody. Who did we lose? Oh, we lost fucking we lost John.
I bet you found some herb in the Santa Cruz Mountains.
Yeah. You just leave that shit alone. That was mine. No. That was my weed. That's what somebody was thinking right now. That was my weed. Don't touch that shit. My wife was riding up in the Santa Cruz Mountains and shit, and she fucking saw a fucking bobcat. She's like, "Wait, that's a little big for a. That's a little big for a cat right there. Oh shit, it doesn't have a tail. Oh shit, it doesn't have a tail. Is that a bobcat?" I was saying, he's like, "Yep, that's a bobcat. Better than the mountain lion."
Yeah, got both of them around here.
Yeah, bobcats are really cool, dude. I like the little minx cats, or which ones are the lynx cats? Oh yeah, those things are fucking badass. My neighbor had one. That motherfucker would come over all the time, smart as fuck, and I'd fucking get it high as fuck and fucking go back over to the house and shit. It would come over to get high and then go back over to to their house and shit, all fucking stoned and shit. But it always come over every day to get smoked out. He's like, "Oh, motherfucker, you're smoking, huh? Blow that shit in my face."
A cat?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I told you it was one of those tailless cats.
Nice.
Some of those little minks or lynx or whatever the fuck that shit's called.
Madam Lynx. That's what her name was. Madam Lynx.
Kevin likes hash. He'll demand me blow hash smoke in his face. And then my old cat I had years ago, Corin, he used to he'd come around for hash too. If you were smoking hash, he'd come over and sit right between your feet and be like, "All right, look up at you. Like, just give me some hash."
Yeah, I love cats. I mean, cats are. I am a cat and dog person. I love cats.
Oh, yeah.
Cats are badass motherfuckers. They're fucking straight killers.
They're necessary.
Killers. You can't fucking tame them motherfuckers.
It doesn't matter the kind of animal. Any kind of pet is awesome. Having a cool animal that you get along with is awesome.
Almost every pet. Almost. Man, snake owners are a little weird.
Well, if you like the snake likes hanging out with you.
Oh, dude.
Cool. Awesome.
No. Snake owners. Every single fucking snake owner I've ever known has been weird. has been.
Snakes just size you up, and they're just waiting for them to be big enough to eat you. They're just like, yeah, one day I'm gonna eat you, buddy. One day I'm gonna eat you when I'm big enough. It's like,
yeah, they're just biding their time. Remember that one fucking thing? Yeah, my snake hasn't been eating and it's been getting close to me at night. That motherfucker's just waiting to fucking eat your ass. You're gonna be fucking wake up and that motherfucker is gonna be wrapped around you, fucking trying to take you from the toes.
I even think the small little jumping spiders are cool little pets. People have them for pets.
Oh,
so big, I've never seen them get so big in my life until people keep them for pets. Those little jumping spiders.
World's easiest pet to have. They said. No. I fucking said, what's the easiest pets to have? And they were like, at number one, nectar, a jumping spider.
They eat nectar most of the time too. So it's like even easier. It's like, okay, well.
They said the only motherfucking thing about the jumping spider is it's small. That is the only problem with the jumping spider is it's small.
How long does it live?
I think a couple years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this lady has one that's really old. It's like a year and a half or something. It's ready to die. It can barely crawl now. But she's like, yep, she's an old grandma. She's ready.
Ew! Ready. No. You found that? Oh, my God. No, you jackass.
Barely crawl now. Like,
Jesus Christ.
I got a 2-year-old freaking Black Widow right here. I don't know how it's
going. You ain't never kissing me again, you little motherfucker.
What's your dog do? I love it.
That's fucking disgusting, you little bastard.
I tell that to my dogs every day. I tell that to like 10 different dogs every
God,
day.
You little motherfucker. I'm brushing your teeth. I'm brushing your teeth.
Like, I'm like, what do you got in your mouth? First
fucking
thing.
The little dead mouse that was right here that I told you guys about a couple weeks ago. He found that motherfucker. And it was all fucking fucked up and everything. It looked like fucking zombie mouse. And shit, it was all like, the tail was all dried out and shit. I fucking threw it over there by where the rats and everything come in and shit. That way they can eat that motherfucker and get rid of it. It was pretty much eaten out and everything. He comes fucking within his mouth and shit. You fucking, Jesus, that's worse than shit. That's worse than eating shit, dude. Almost makes me want to throw up.
Yeah, until your dog makes you throw up, you haven't lived. You have not lived. It's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
It's like, oh. It's like, you're lucky you're my best friend. You're lucky you're my best friend, you little bastard. Yeah.
Oh, when I was younger, I had a German Shepherd named Snapper. It was funny. We had somebody come to the house. Said, your dog bite? No. What's his name? Snapper. I was like, oh, really? That a 5-year-old name a puppy dog. He'd always biting at me as a puppy. But no, I can remember. I guess he was maybe about 2 years old. I was only about 7 or 8. He comes home in the backyard after the afternoon, being out in the backyard playing around, doing up the alley. The dog went outside and played outdoors and stuff. The neighbor's dog. They come back. He comes back to the house. Shit and stuff hanging off his fur everywhere. Stinky, like nasty. Like, what the fuck? Apparently, my dad's like, "Oh, God damn it, get the hose." He found a hunter's gut pile.
Oh,
basically got out a deer and was rolling in the gut pile. Come home with like,
my God! No.
I can't remember first thing. I thought he was injured. I was like, "Oh my God, what happened to my dog?" I was all upset. Like, oh, dude, you're gross. What the fuck?
Just why? Why are you doing that?
That's bad. That's bad. Yeah, my dogs have brought home a half a coyote before when I lived on the homestead. The whole back half where like the fur was like all rancid and still attached to the The
Little
body,
gross
like,
ass motherfucker.
it smelled so bad, and they all smelled sour after. Like, oh, so bad.
Ugh.
Like, you fucking rotten bastards, dude. It made me throw up. Yeah, I was like, glad it was on the homestead. There's no indoors. You know, I'm throwing up outside no matter what. It's like, yeah, I had to get rid of that body though. It sucked. I had to pick it up myself.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That didn't sound right at all. Don't isolate that, guys.
Yeah. Good cow.
Had to get rid of that body.
That coyote was fucking. That coyote was only missing his head, like maybe the one arm, and I was like, "Damn, this is a whole fucking thing." It dried out, bad and dried out, and sour as heck.
I had to get rid of that body. Yeah.
Had to get a fire going.
Oh shit!
Throw it on the fire.
Oh shit! Guess what I seen the first one? Here it comes. Think I could kill it? Here it comes. Is it gonna come over here?
How are you gonna kill it?
Cabbage moth.
You already got your gun there?
First white cabbage moth, fucking flying by. They're
You
here.
have no aim, so you have to use your paddle. I forgot you have that swatter.
Your salt blaster.
I got my salt blaster. I don't know if it still works. It's been sitting out all winter long.
Yeah.
And the thing was, my lid right there is fucking broken, so it don't shut.
Maybe kind of go old school. Make like a slingshot, some salt in it.
His luck is just gonna go like everywhere in his face and everything. When people shoot it and they go backwards instead. I love that kind of shit.
Think I could do that with citric acid?
You gotta put the kosher salt in there, like double out buck, the big stuff.
No, citric acid, because that way when it hits them with the citric acid. It fucking burns them like fucking acid. It rips right through them, burning them at the same time.
If the wind's in the wrong direction, you can mess yourself up.
Oh, can you imagine getting that in your eyes?
Oh, no. That would suck. Yeah. Okay, good boy.
What's going on, Grumpy? How you doing?
I'm trying to get my garage for my 48 fucking finished. I got a 48 Ford fucking super deluxe car.
Nice.
Beautiful car.
Yeah, he's gonna drive it here to Sacramento when he comes down.
No, I'm not. I'm not putting miles like that on that car. Are you crazy?
Fuck is wrong, dude? What the fuck is wrong with you, Grumpy? Let me ask you something. You don't think that motherfucker had miles on it when they first originally drove that motherfucker?
Let's put
the roads are way better.
On the odometer, it has fucking 30,000 miles. That's it.
Who cares? Put them fucking miles on it.
And it's a 1948 with the original.
Who gives a fuck? Fucking drive that motherfucker.
No.
Bring
you
it down
were
here
complaining that. Can you imagine? That's like driving a couch down the road.
Hey, when you own classic cars, then you could talk to me about classic cars.
Yeah, I own a classic car. It's called a Camry 2013.
I'm sorry.
Sure.
Motherfucking classic.
I got two classics in the driveway too. If that's the case. I got two classics. If that's the case. Shit. Make me feel better.
Motherfucker's a classic.
If you want to do a drive, you got to do like the resto mod kind of style, where you just basically you're getting a frame off of a car, a body for the style, and the rest of it's all new.
Right.
Looks old, drives new, and you don't have to worry about putting miles on it. You're not like you're hurting the value because it's not going to be worth as much as an original anyway. So
who gives a fuck? What are you going? Let me put it this way: are you going to sell it?
Well, I'm going to drive it in the hot rod parade this year, but
No, I'm
Why
asking
not?
you a question. I'm
If I
just
get the
asking you
right
a
price
question.
and I really want this other old classic car, it's like if I could,
Oh, okay. So you want to sell it?
if I had the right price, I would to buy another
No,
classic
no,
car.
no.
So it's
Basically,
like
is you want to sell it. It's
I won't be within the classic
okay. I
car
get it.
range.
I get it
Put it
now.
that
If you
way.
want to sell it, then I understand. But if
Like
you
way
don't
more
want to
features.
sell it, drive the motherfucking shit out of that motherfucker. Like if I had a 1964 Mustang, 65, 66
This
or
is a
whatever, I'd be
48
driving the
Ford,
shit
Guerrero,
out
not
of
a
that
60.
motherfucker. If I had a
Right.
1948 fucking
In
Grand
the
Prix,
40s and stuff, they don't make a lot of those parts. You got to fucking be careful. So it's like,
dude,
hey,
dude, they have 3D printers now. Print any fucking part you need. You're
right.
in the best time of the fucking right now for old vehicles. Everything that was said before for fucking making parts is no longer fucking applies because, like I said, they have computer print. They print that shit out. So all the fucking pieces now are fucking computer printed.
I'm saying if you want to keep it original, I wouldn't drive it around so much. If it's going to be strictly an original, like it's almost like museum type thing. You don't
right.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't want a car that I can't drive.
Well, you get something like a resto mod is you have more fun with. Like I just saw what was at Barrett Jackson made the it's like a 74 or 72 van, but made the fucking mystery machine they made. The whole
Fuck
brand
yeah.
new. Well, for like
I'd
60
mob
grand.
that shit. I'd
Drive the
mob the
hell out of it.
shit
You
out
drive
of
the
that
mystery
motherfucker.
machine all over the place. Everyone could see you drive the mystery machine. It wasn't like you spent 250 grand on it or something. So go for it. Have a blast.
The problem is with that mystery machine is motherfuckers would be trying to fucking knock on your door and you'd be fucking up in there fucking smoking out and shit and you get busted all the goddamn time. That's the problem with the mystery machine because any stoner would fucking totally buy that motherfucker and smoke hotbox that bitch. Now I gotta look at what the fucking mystery machine looks like. Because I know I'm talking about the one that you said.
Yeah. Just saw it was last week or week
Jackson mystery machine.
Okie grower, I do drive it, but very little. It's like I drive it a
Sold.
few times.
There it is right there.
I think cars should do whatever the owners want them to do. If the cars are going to sit in their freaking house on a trailer.
There it is right there.
That's what it's meant to do. That's what the owner wants.
I'm watching it right now.
Yeah.
Dude, that thing is fucking sick. That motherfucker is sick. Look at that shit. That is fucking. That motherfucker's got the Kragers on there. The fucking dude, that motherfucker. Dude, come on, dude. I'd be getting busted smoking in that bitch. Now I gotta see what the inside looks like. Is it smokable? They gotta crack that bitch open. Oh yeah, come on, go around the side, you sons of bitch. I gotta see what the inside looks like. No, I'm saying, is it like, do they got furniture up in that bitch so I can fucking go up in there and open the fucking door, you dumb fuck.
It's gonna have nothing in there.
Oh hell no, they didn't show the inside
because it's not done. It's just probably all outside.
It is. That fucking front seat is dope as fuck. Oh, now they fucking open it up.
What are the inside of the
now they open it up. Oh shit, it's got a fucking, looks like it's got a bed. Look at all the switches and shit.
Wasn't it just a plain van on the inside? I don't remember. There was nothing special.
No, this got, I think, oh shit, it's got chairs up in that bitch.
Before, other than from the front seat view.
Let's see, open that bitch up. Come on, open that door. There you go. Open it up. Open it up. Come on, you sons of bitch.
They could have been sitting on milk crates in the back right there.
You guys got to open the fucking door, you asshole. There you go. Thank you.
Right? Bring your own. Yeah.
That's probably period correct.
Oh my God, look at what it looks like on the inside. That's what it looks like on the inside.
The fucking shaggin' wagon, bro.
Fuck yeah, dude. I'd mob the fuck out of that bitch.
And fucking shaggin' wagon right there. Shit.
Fuck yeah,
dude. Yeah, it's like some of those lowrider cars. Inside's way better than the outside. It's like, man, that interior is so slick. It's like shit.
Thank you for agreeing with me. 'Cause that's how I always felt about it. That's how I always felt about it. I go, that's a fucking damn shame
It's driven
that
a
they're
few times
fucking
a
keep
year.
that
It's just not
motherfucker in the
driven
garage.
everywhere.
It's meant to be driven. The shit still fucking depletes. All the rubber fucking depletes. It's gassing off. Everything that is rubber is gassing off, is wearing out. You're gonna have to replace it
That
anyways.
fucking
It's
rubber shit's like
all
brand new on
fucking
that car.
garbage. So you're gonna have to replace that shit anyways. So you
That
might as
stuff's
well
like
fucking
brand
drive
new on
that
the car.
bitch.
Even the rubber between the metal pieces that they have on those old cars is
Yeah.
new.
Yeah. But it's eventually gonna crack and get old. It doesn't stay. It gases off. It's probably brittle as fuck. You probably touch it, and it's fucking hard as a rock.
We were just
That's
out
why
there a
no
little bit
touchy.
ago when I was messing with it, and it's not brittle at all.
That's what
It's
I'm
fucking
saying. That's
nice.
why you don't fucking. That's why you drive the fuck out those motherfuckers.
So they get brittle on the road.
No. What you gotta die? You're gonna die and never have drove that bitch. You know, drove that motherfucker. So that's all I'm trying to say. Yeah.
You guys have a good one.
Yep. You too. Now I fucking feel like I wish I would have fucking bid on that motherfucker.
Yeah, but how much did it sell for, Joel?
50,000. That's not bad.
50,000. Damn, dude, that's as much as the car that I want to get.
That's what I'm saying. That's not bad for a fucking like completely resto modded vehicle.
A 1956 fucking Chevy 210. I can't remember.
Ain't nobody stealing that vehicle.
It's a station wagon. Had a frame off restoration on the car. The entire car looks like it just rolled off the assembly line. Good to see you, brother. Heck yeah. What are you all doing?
Take his car and drop off at the park.
At that mechanic, yeah. Got you.
Yeah, I was just over there talking to him and stuff.
What do you need? What do you need, Michelle? Are you here in California, Michelle?
Just gotta get Jill tonight.
Bill? Oh, at 3:30, yeah. Gotcha. I'll see you in a minute. Huh?
If you need a couple packs of seeds, I have a couple packs of seeds for you.
I think like 8 o'clock or something like that. But yeah, I'll see you in just a minute. Have you ever tried Blue Lotus fucking candies?
Blue Lotus candies. No, I've never tried blue. I'm guessing that's an edible.
No, there's no. It's just Blue Lotus, dude. I was like tripping on it. I fucking took one last night, man, and it made me fucking sleep pretty calmly.
Yeah, I was looking that up yesterday. Remember, we were talking about Blue Lotus. I looked it up and it showed they had different stuff, all kinds of different Blue
improve
Lotus.
sleep and mood.
They had cigarettes of Blue Lotus. They had gummies and every different style of Blue Lotus you could find. Blue Lotus.
Yeah, it's got organic Blue Lotus in it.
Yeah, there's the flowers, the joints that it has of Blue Lotus, pre-rolls.
My buddy sent it to me, and I'm like, I've never tried this before, so I had to do the same thing as Green Fingers. I had to look it up. I'm like, what is this? Actually, tastes pretty damn good. It's like a pineapple orange taste.
Oh man.
Want to go outside here? Want to go out? You can't go out front. You have to go out back. Want to go outside? Come on. She's out there.
Shit.
She's out there, Rose. She's out there.
Yes.
See? Told you, look. See?
Trying to think if I know anybody in North Carolina that can help you out with some beans. That's closer to you. I only know somebody in Virginia.
Massachusetts, Virginia, Maine.
Yeah. So if that person that is from Virginia would like to send Michelle some seeds, that would be awesome. You're like way closer, and I know you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, that person.
Just send
That
your address
person.
and Salt and Seeds, and I'll send you seeds. That's
Oh,
that
see,
easy.
there you go. You win.
Fucking Guerrero.
What?
Send your address to Salt and Seeds on Instagram, and I'll send you a pack.
Yes. Yeah, there you go.
Michelle Barnhill, I was gonna say, put your address on Instagram on Salt and Sea Seeds, and I'll see it myself, and I could even send something out. Fuck Guerrero. No.
No, I was thinking of somebody that was closer by that has a bunch of gear that they're probably never going to grow. I think you know whose gear I'm talking about. I think you know whose gear I'm talking about. Probably the same gear you've been giving away, Grumpy.
Shut up, Guerrero.
Got a bunch
So
of stuff on the back side.
that's the only reason why I was saying I know somebody from Virginia that is probably not going to be growing this guy's gear anymore. So, and I know he's got a shit ton of it. And he ain't gonna be growing none of that shit, I don't think.
Michelle Barnhill, the Moon Rocks is all boof weed, man. They just soak it in oil and roll it in keef, and then they sell it for way more money.
Look, check this out. Well, hold on. Hold the fucking horses. Hold on. Hold your horses. Because I feel like I've met somebody that he specifically makes moon rocks. And that's his thing. That's his gig. And if you find that guy, I think those moon rocks would be okay. But if you're generally at the club, those moon rocks probably ain't too good and shit. You know what I'm saying? Those are the bee
weed
buds
that they
and
have
everything.
a problem fucking often, so they make moon rocks out of it, and it's like, here, now they'll buy it.
Yeah. No, I understand that. And that's what because I asked that dude that question and shit. I said, is this the bee bud? And he's all like, nah, man, this is my grade A shit. I fucking, with everything, the oil, everything, the keef, everything this is what I do. I am the moon rock guy. I do moon rocks. That's my thing. That's the only thing I do. So all my weed goes to making moon rocks. And that was his thing. And this is up in Mendocino at that fucking that cannabis fucking trying to think, farmers market that I went to.
Get him on, bro.
I have to go through
You
the
don't
video.
even remember who he is? Oh man.
No, man, I don't. I actually don't. I don't remember.
I'm busting balls. You know, I wouldn't remember who that is.
I don't remember.
I can't remember the original Moonrock guy's name. I'm trying to this whole damn time. Something with a K. I can't think of it. It's killing me. I'm about
Killing
to
me,
Google
Smalls. You killing me.
Coco, stop licking the carpet. No more munching, carpet muncher.
Yeah,
Jeez.
you just got to watch out because a lot of that shit is just THCA.
My brother must have said.
Oh, the online stuff? Yeah.
Yeah.
Or CBD and whatever else is legal, but not the stuff that you want.
All right, here it is.
Something else too. Could be other stuff from hemp, probably. I think all that's outlawed now. Most of it.
One spot and to be quiet and not he never goes back to me.
My dog just threw up.
But I just want to fucking throw him outside.
Oh, geez. There we go. Trying to find this guy.
Yeah, no, THC, he did Sunrocks, didn't he? Corrupt. I'll look it up right now.
Good. Right.
One of them did Sunrocks and one of them did Moon Rocks. One was made with hash, oil, and something else, and one was made with the BHO. Or what else? I don't remember. Let's look it up. Sunrocks. That's so funny. I remembered Sunrocks when you said that. That's just great. Here it is. Cannabis product created by coating cannabis buds in concentrate and rolling it in keef. Same damn thing as Moon Rocks. Who made Sunrocks? Let's look it up.
You didn't want to try a Blue Lotus candy? There's no
Sunrocks are much more potent than Moon Rocks, it says. So you guys are looking for Sunrocks. They're more potent than Moon Rocks. Fucking that's fucking shit. Damn it. Oh, except stab me in the fucking head. Oh, my glasses are really tight on my head. Cut my hair. I know I have hair behind my ears. That sucks.
You feel it touching your side of your head or your ear. You're like, what the fuck?
No, I shaved my head or my ear on the hair behind my ears, so now I know I have hair behind my ears that I should cut because I just did it right now. I'm like, damn it, I should have got it all up. I know I have hair all over me. I got my own cut hair in my ears, behind my ears. Yeah, I try to get rid of those whiskers.
Here we go.
Too long.
I found it.
Hate the ear whiskers that tickle.
So it's been 3 years since I fucking played this shit, or whatever, how long it's been. But here we go. I'm gonna let's pop this out.
What are you talking about?
Let's make it bigger. Hold on. Make smaller. Share. All right, hold on. Let's go present. Share screen. Share window. Got one. Share. All right, let's make this big.
Michelle Barnhill, it's the Salton Sea Seeds one with the cross and the red color on it.
Yeah, the red cross and the kind of picture. Let's see. Oh wait, I could just.
You got to look under Salton Sea Seeds on Instagram.
It's the name right here, spelled just like it is. Salton's _C_seeds.
And
Yeah,
it's red.
it's got the underscores with the red cross. Kind of like this one. Like this kind of like that one on the picture. Except for I got the underscores. I didn't do it on this YouTube account for some reason.
All right, there we go.
Like that name right there. Sultan underscore C underscore C or whatever. Jesus Christ. I can't even say it. Fuck it out.
So that dude right there, like you've seen, that he took pride in his moon rocks. That was a dude that had his own farm that was doing it, and that was what he put pride into making. That wasn't your traditional moon rock. Okay, that was a guy that was a family-owned farm that was doing it all by himself and doing that shit. So, not all moon rocks are the same. There are people that take pride in making that shit. Is my point, and that's their thing. So if you're gonna get a moon rock, make sure you're getting it from somebody that actually takes pride in making those moon rocks. That's their thing.
If you get them from the store, there's only a couple brands, but all the rest of the brands have their own moon rocks, so there's always that problem at the stores. I mean, you can make your own by just rolling some weed and some oil and putting in some keef or whatever other topping. Now they use powdered whatever, all the nice
the THCA derived from hemp,
all of it. So they use all the different stuff. Now you got the
and
diamond.
that's that white powder shit.
You got all the different ones.
Yeah, so if you see white powder on the outside, if you see pink powder on the outside, you see fucking green powder on the outside, that's THCA. Oh.
It's most of the infused pre-rolls in other places. California doesn't allow some of that stuff because they got fake artificial flavors. Artificial terpenes added back into it or something. No fake flavors. Let's see.
Who the fuck you barking at? Who you barking at?
She said she sent her address to you.
Nice. That's to my mom. Yeah, I'll make sure. I'll get the package ready and when she gets it. As long as she's got the address, I got the seeds. We'll make it happen. We will make it happen. She'll send me a message when she lets me know that she's got it. So I could write it on the box.
Good boy.
Write it on the box in a minute.
Good boy. Good boy. All right. Here we go. Oh yeah. Saw the shotgun, hand on the pump, left on the 40, woofing on the blunt. Nah, 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 nah.
So,
Bob Gnarly, cheers.
okay, box. Hey, box got your name on it.
Hell yeah! Look at that! Whoop whoop.
It will be sent sometime.
Let's see. Hey, you guys. Oh. Oh yeah.
Bunch of table seeds. Couldn't set my lighter down because a bunch of seeds were down there. I couldn't see them. Kept falling over. Wow, what I just smoked. Oh, yeah.
Learn before you burn. Well, here in California, you better do your little research on the cannabis that you want to smoke. So if you
Right.
want to smoke cannabis that is salt grown, then you better learn about the growers if you don't want to smoke salt grown cannabis, because a lot of the fucking indoor shit is salt grown here in California. So if you don't want to smoke salts, then you better learn about the farms and stuff about what you want to smoke. I know people and how they grow, like Daniel from Down Home Farms. He's alpaca, fueled cannabis, and Phil from Mendocino Family Farms. He grows in Hugels too, and he pretty much does all the mending himself, does everything himself. So yeah, hell yeah, dude. There goes Grumpy. Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen, remember, go Guerrero Mercantile .com. Remember, go over to Guerrero Mercantile .com. Oh, yeah, that's good stuff. Yes, like a 3-layered nug. First, you got the bud, then you got the rosin, and then you put the keef on it. Bud, rosin, keef. And the reason why you put the keef on the outside of it is so it could be actually touched. Otherwise, it sticks to everything. If you pulling it out, it would look like it was dipped in honey. Oh, he's back, ladies and gentlemen. He is back.
The universe just sent me back here. I was like, God dang it. What you guys smoking on?
Last year's booth.
I'm smoking some cherry smoothie and fucking Zoe sauce.
Nice. Zoinks.
And of course, I got cherry gelato, fucking lemon cherry gelato.
Yeah.
You always have to get that if it's around.
Yes, the kids will never know that. You know what was worse than brickweed?
No brickweed.
No, cannabis from Canada.
Right. Canadian green. It looked
Yeah,
it was
Canadian
like
green weed.
Canadian
That was the
weed's
worst.
like an iron deer. It looks pretty, but it ain't worth the shit.
Nope. I'm still mad at those people. If I ever find out who fucking was shipping that shit, keefing that shit, I will fucking slap the shit out of him for every single one of us.
You got brickweed
Or
from
no,
2015.
slap the shit out of him or kick him in the balls.
What the fuck? That's bullshit. Yeah, they all say that, Michelle Barnhill, that their favorite in California came from a grower in Humboldt. That's just like saying that you eat M&Ms.
No, what? No, that's like saying I like my wine from Napa.
Right. Same thing.
Yeah. Best wine I ever had was from Napa, California.
Yeah, that tainted fucking wine. I get good Oregon wine.
I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about? The sulfites?
You remember they tested all the wine there in Napa and elsewhere down there, and they said that, what was it, 90% of them tested for arsenic or something like that.
What news agency did you do? What is it? French? Which French paper? Which French news agency were you looking at? What French wine news propaganda machine?
That's why these 3 wineries out here that are certified organic, fucking topped in the top 3.
Let's see.
He's all, where is it?
What's wrong with Napa wine?
There's not enough for all the drunks to drink. No.
What? Why? Chemical was found in Napa wine. Oh shit! Look at this. April 25th. The newest fucking thing. Oh fuck! Sons of bitches. We got one from over there. Look at traces of forever chemical TFA found in European wines. Oh, plow, 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 plow. Yeah, fuck that bullshit. Yes, it does. Even though, even though my shit's boof, I still know it's better than the shit that I could get in the club because I know I didn't put anything on it. And I'm not using Roundup around my yard, but who knows what the fuck? Glyphosate everywhere.
Right.
Glyphosate every motherfucking where, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yes. That's why you're there, babe.
Guerrero's like, good luck, enjoy.
Her parents can't do technology. That's why my wife's on vacation with them.
Right. I like my martini shaken, not stirred.
Shaken, not stirred. Oh yeah, they do.
Right. See all they did, mate.
Oh yeah. That was another white fucking cabbage moth and shit. I was about to be like, God damn, gone. Already here.
What happened, Sarah? Take your salt gun from you or what?
And you guys were talking so much shit about me fucking having the salt gun, blasting salt all over my yard and shit.
Yeah, I don't use none of those Teflon pans. I've had cast iron for years, and then I have the new
Teflon pans.
No, they're not Teflon. Those ones that I told Corey about. I forgot what the name of it. Huh?
Or not Kaplan? No. I have them too. I have one. With the what you call it? What are they? Not Kaplan. Has the fucking octagons on it.
Yeah, I can't remember the fucking name for some reason.
I had to get a little bit of weed out.
Right.
Little bit of weed.
Hexclad.
Hexclad, thank you.
Yes. Yeah. And it's not Teflon on those at all.
It's a whole bunch of Teflon on them.
No.
What's that gray shit in between the Hexclad?
It's like fucking, I forgot what they said, not graphite, fucking like titanium coated fucking metal pan or some shit.
And they say you can use fucking metal on them.
Utensils in it. It's dishwasher safe, oven safe. You could, yeah, dude, it's fucking dope as shit. Yeah, the Hexclad. Fuck yeah. That's the next great thing in fucking cooking. You're like, there's a little in there still.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's see where we're at.
Yes, Hexclad is the shit for cookware. You can use metal utensils in it, and it doesn't fuck with.
Oh,
none
now
of
we
it.
got arsenic. When was this? Oh, this is 2015. Jesus Christ, dude. Oh shit. If you're planning on visiting California in May, make sure you want to bring your allergy medicine, or just make sure if you have your own allergy medicine for spring, you want to bring that, or you're gonna probably bring it. You're gonna probably need it when you get here. That's if you're coming in May. All right. Does anybody want any of that right there? I could get that right there. Boom. What's up, handsome boy? What's up, handsome boy? What's up, my handsome little guy? You want to get on screen? Come here. You want? Oh, get up here. Oh, shit. There we go. Look at. There he is. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's such a good boy. Love this little guy. Who knew? Who knew I would love a little guy with the underbite? I would think he was so cute. It's so funny because oh shit, he's a hunter. So I'm gonna fuck that. Oh, right there, there it is, right there. You get it? Oh, get it. Get him. Oh, look at that. He's hunting. He's hunting. He's about to fuck that fly up. He's about to fuck that fly up. He's like, oh, crunchies. I like crunchies. Oh, crunchies. You see that crunchies? Oh man, he's got the crunchies.
Michelle Barnhill, I can cook in my cast iron skillets and do an over easy egg with no problem, non-stick. You just gotta make sure that they're really seasoned.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah,
look,
I
there
use
he
my
is.
non.
There he
I
is.
use my cast iron for my eggs every day.
There he is.
It's got to have enough heat. They slide right off.
Right?
Yeah. Otherwise, it's a freaking mess.
You want to fuck that motherfucker up, don't you?
I did scrambled eggs in mine today too. I was like, I might have to do a little scrubbing with. I might have to do a little scrubbing to get it off, but might be a little egg stuck on there. But no, for the most part, a little hot water, just real quick.
You know what works really well, green fingers, is coarse salt and a fucking potato, dude. Just rub it on there.
Oh no, I did rub right off with the wet paper
dry
towel.
it and then season it a little bit again, and it's like perfect again.
Yeah, wet paper towel. This will wipe right off whatever eggs stuck in there. Just like if I just set the lid on top of it for a minute, the moisture from the lid being on top of it will just help it wipe it right off. You know, just from the condensation starting in there.
Oh, there we go. Put them right there.
That's why when I hear people say cast iron's like sticky, I'm like, you haven't seasoned it enough. It's not seasoned.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Cast iron. First. Yeah, mine was getting everything stuck on it. It sucked. Pissed me off. Then I finally got it seasoned.
Yeah. I think what it is, though, is people get scared of that shit. I think that people get scared of not cleaning out their fucking pans and shit. You know what I mean? Just wiping them out and shit, and not putting soap in the shit.
You don't want to put soap. You can't. You cast
I know. That's why people fuck up their cast irons, is because
wipe it out. You're good.
Yeah.
Seems weird, taboo, right? But it works. Yeah, no. Sometimes it's just I don't want to do anything else but use that one pan to cook all three. So I cook my eggs, my hash browns, everything else. My bacon, my eggs, and my hash browns in one pan. On the cast iron, and I just freaking eat it right off there. And then I eat it right off the cast iron. I don't even put it on a plate.
Yeah, and cast iron is a metal scrubber's all right. I was gonna say it ain't gonna hurt it and stuff. You just gotta lightly season it again once you're done fucking with it a little.
Yep.
I used to use a skillet. A freaking flat top. What are they called? The griddle top. Every day to cook my breakfast on. That shit got annoying. Fuck though, because I used to love to do it, but then like I don't have enough space here to do that. Like I used to have a huge stove over there. I gotta get a better cooking area going.
Yeah, when you see a good used cast iron skillet, it's like smooth as fuck on the inside.
Bro, did you see the guy using them to see if he could shoot his gun through him? He's seen so like a 22 gets stopped with 1, and like a 9mm gets stopped with like 2 or 3, like cast iron skillets. That's just crazy. That's pretty crazy. Pretty bulletproof. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. And then you did like a Beowulf. The big one went through like all of them almost. 9 plates. Yeah. Somebody.
Oh yeah.
You know how it gets that smooth stuff, Michelle Barnhill, is after all the time you using a metal spatula and spoons in them things and cooking with them and stuff. After a while, they just smooth up, man.
The little burrs, the little metal burrs that scrape up, and then you just push it back down and freaking they disappear. We eat them.
Yeah, I like them.
Tastes good. No, I'm not taste good.
And if you really want to season it very good, just cook bacon in the fucker and rub the grease like a motherfucker. Stick it in the oven, let it sit for a bit in there in like a low heat temperature for a while, and then take it out and wipe it off and just leave it that way. Fucking done deal.
We do it, Coco. Dog is restless. It's too hot.
That's right, Bob Gnarly. Exactly. You hit it on the nail. Didn't fucking season it enough or didn't preheat the pan enough.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's right, Michelle Barnhill. You got a cooking utensil, a weapon, and a shield all in one.
Yeah,
that's versatile.
That's awesome, dude. That's all in one.
You could run around your house while you're hitting them in the head with the cast iron singing, "Ring my bell, ring my bell."
I wonder if you can hit a 22 bullet like a
Fingers
tennis
just talking
racket
about
with a
that.
tennis racket.
What the?
Yeah, the guy freaking just had him sitting there and it stopped it, no problem. So I'm pretty sure
No,
if
I'm
you
saying
have
no.
fast
I
enough
know you
aim,
said that, but I wonder if you could
No,
swing that
because the
motherfucker and hit.
Teflon will tear.
that
Teflon
one
will.
ninja guy did it with his sword, right? So he hit the
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cut. Yep.
pink. So I'm pretty sure if you give him a skillet, that's easy for him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the right guy. Dude.
No, I'm saying I wonder if he could hit it and make it like what would happen?
Sounds
Would it
good.
like explode?
Probably
Would
shatter.
it fucking would it knock it like a home run and shit? And be like,
oh, depending on the round, right? What it's made of. So if it's not hollow
it's a
tip, it's
full
not
metal
flower
jacket.
out. Oh yeah, it might fucking just bounce off.
Kill.
Guerrero's lucky. All you hear at his is just "Row, row, row." That's it.
Yep. He barks a little bit. Kill.
Just a little bit.
Kill.
Just a little bit. That's right. This is your egg on drugs. Any questions? I'm like, yeah, does it come with hash browns and bacon?
Yes, please.
My mom would hear me yell that down the hallway. They said that you're brain on drugs. I said, tell them that I need bacon and hash browns with them eggs. What the fuck?
Where did you learn this? I learned this by watching you. that dad looked all coked out and shit. He didn't look like he was a stoner. He looked like he was all fucking yacked out.
Right.
His dad, if it was his dad, he'd be like, "God damn it! How'd you get better weed than me, son of a bitch? I'm gonna have to take your connect. Who'd you get this from? Who'd you get this from?" That's what you're thinking in his mind. You're thinking in your mind, "I need to fucking get this kid's connect and shit because he's getting better weed than me. Who'd you get this from, Dad? I can't tell you that. No, you better fucking tell me."
Bill might be doing clothes right now.
No, he's up there with his wheelchair up there. He's up there already, Kaylee. Just ask him real quick. Who is it, Lukey? What up, Lukey Luke? What do you say? See? Perfect. What happened? You lose a wheel?
Yeah.
That must be the wheel that's over there to the right.
I just don't have money to get a new one.
All right. I'll be back, Guerrero.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
It's warm today. Only finna get to 91. 91. Trying to roll this joint. Banana faction.
That's funny. Oh shit! It said if the police did their jobs, everyone would trust them. There ain't no song called "Fuck the Fireman," "Fuck the Fire Department." That's funny. It's fucking funny. That's great. Yes. Oh, Jesus Christ. Did they fight each other? What the hell was happening? You're having fucking battles out there between possums and kittens? I mean, my money would be on the possum, but when it comes to cat, then it would be hard. I would say maybe the cat will get over on the possum. Maybe. But it is that time. We will go back live if Flying Lion Research shows up. We will go back live. So be on the lookout for that. But I need to get shit done. Until then, y'all have a wonderful day. Anything from you, Greenfinger?
So,
all right. Peace.
Yo, it's the Guerrero Bro Show, feel the vibe. With THC Garage, we're ready to ride. Eric 10 Chuck, I always got my back. Zipper PT and Joe Guerrero on the right track. Red Primo, Big D, rolling smooth with flair. Matthew Leclerc always got the rare air to my Patreon crew. Thank you, you know. We're growing strong with that cannabis flow, the Guerrero Bro Show. We rock the green, grateful for the fam, living that dream. Jason Hollian and Grumpy holding it tight. County J from Sac, keeping it bright. We lift the smoke, let the good times soar. Feel the groove, let the music roar. From seed to spotlight, we're breaking bounds. With my loyal crew, making dope sounds to my Patreon crew. Thank you, you know. We're growing strong with that cannabis glow, the Guerrero Bro Show. We rock the green, grateful for the fam, living that dream.